a very short while on our confession today. And today is Fortune's birthday. Fortune, you didn't tell me this. You told me your birthday was
I told you yesterday.
yesterday. That it's going to be today, right?
Yes.
And I forgot. Happy birthday,
Thank
Fortune.
you so much, ma'am.
How does it feel to be a year older?
Oh my God, I feel
You know, I did a video on my YouTube on people getting afraid of getting old. I think you need to go and watch it, even though you are still a very young person.
when I woke up this morning,
Yeah.
I started feeling bad.
Why?
I felt like, oh, Fortune, you're getting.
Can you imagine? Hi.
But
Now, if you make me ask you how old you are on air now, I'm sure you'll not be able to say it, right? Anyways, but trust me, everybody goes through that process. Once upon a time, I used to wake up every day. I'm like, what have you achieved in your life? You're getting old. You're getting old. You're getting old. Up until when I started listening to some very great messages that told me that, look, no matter what, be grateful. Life in itself is a gift. And be thankful. Count. Just look at it. Even if it's just a step that you took, it's something you need to give yourself, some sort of accolades, and then keep striving and be like the best challenger of yourself. So try and outdo every season of your life. So I want to tell you the same thing. Don't be asking yourself, because you've done a lot too. You'll be shocked that you inspire people. Look at the beautiful job you did for us today. It's not been long that I've known you, but it's like we've known each other all our lives. You're one of the best interns I've heard.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Fortune is so very committed to being here, learning and just being an amazing person. So happy birthday.
Thank you so
And
much,
I wish you all the best.
Yes,
And
thank
you just close your eyes and make it. What's that one thing you wish for? Don't worry, it will come through. You want to get married, right?
Man, not yet.
It will come very soon. Better get ready, Fortune. Congratulations and happy
Thank
birthday.
you so much,
Yes.
ma'am. Thank
All right. All right. And happy birthday to every other person who is celebrating today. So very quickly, let's get into our confession. Tuesday, we don't have so much time because we stop at 2:46. It's already 2:28. If you want to make any confession, you have anything up on your mind, I see that I have received some messages already, even before confession came up on board. Some of you took out the time to send that already, so we'll read that in a bit. But if you want to call in with any confession, you have something to say that's bugging you and you need advice, you need the collective counsel of the people listening, please feel free to call the number 0700-951-0000 and 08095974869 and 08099930137. Use that to send a voice note. Remain anonymous if you want, and that is also fine. So yeah, like I said, some confessions have come in here. Let me start with this one that says, Auntie Swat, they say when a woman stops being jealous and stops questioning, stops texting first, becomes indifferent to whatever you do, no longer ask about other women in your life, and simply responds to everything with everything is fine or I'm not upset, then understand that the last tear that she shed for you has long since fallen. She has grown tired of caring for you. Okay, why is this person sounding very philosophical? He says, Swat, this is my experience with my wife, and I didn't notice the extent to which I hurt her so badly. Now she has left me, and I've been begging, but she's unwilling to continue with our relationship. She said that even if she comes back, she doubts if she can ever be the same with me. Should I continue asking her to come back? It scares me what life will be like without her. What should I do? You said a woman does not make noise when she leaves. She makes noise when she still wants to stay. But you keep ignoring her sincerity. Wow. All right. My brother, it seems you did something really very deep that hurt this woman, and I remember with Dr. Oladipo I think sometime last year he talked about how people start disconnecting in a relationship when People stop talking, people stop complaining, people stop caring about the things you do. Maybe what you do before, and the person will make noise about it, get angry, cry about it, beg you not to do, or to do some things. And the thing is, like, people get power drunk. People want to control. And that's a problem we have as human beings. Now, I'll keep repeating myself. God who made human beings does not control us. Is not such a control freak. If not, all of us would be like mini robots walking. All of us will be the same, we'll go in the same direction, do the things that God wants us to do by force, by fire. But God, who is the creator of mankind, does not even control or seek to control us. He gently helps us to see what is right. And, through his word, the words we read in our holy books and all of that, it convicts us to do the right thing. But human beings always want to control other people. And for me, it's a very satanic thing. It's a manipulative thing. When you want to control people, you want people to do the things you want them to do, then you need to begin to question, what is your motive for wanting to control people? A good leader is one who inspires people to do the right thing without being forceful, insultive, or high-handed. And that's why when people keep saying, I'm your leader, I'm, being very forceful, I just realized that there's something inherently wrong when people are shouting and want to be emphatic about their position and who they are. No, you don't have to shout about that. You can be a very effective and one of the best leaders around by being gentle and firm, and people will respect you and honor you without you going overboard. So why am I saying all of these things? I don't know what you did to your wife that she has decided to leave and said that even if she comes back, she might not be the same. It's because over time, I'm sure that there has been a pattern that she might have spoken to you, that she might have complained, but you kept ignoring. And it's a normal human tendency that once people talk to you about something over and over, complain, gently ask you to stop treating them in a certain way, and you don't listen to them and ignore them, the tendency is that when they stop talking, you are beginning to lose that part of them, or a complete part of them, So, in essence, what am I saying? Taking people for granted will cost you a lot. Now, one of the ways that God helps human beings is when they give you the right people in your circle. You don't know how blessed you are when you have a good spouse who is supportive of you, who loves you, who is there for you through the thick and thin. But when you keep taking those people for granted, people have an elastic, point in their lives. It's just like the hypothetical saying of a goat. Naturally, a goat does not bite, but they say when you push a goat to the wall, that it will turn around and bite you, right? So when people are pushed to a certain limit that they cannot be stretched anymore, they change. You lose that part of them, and God will help you if you're able to regain that part. But for some people, it is for life. You have lost them. They will communicate with you, but you can't have the best part of them because they've been bruised. And so the tendency to protect themselves, to shield themselves will be there. They'll enter into a cocoon that you can't find them in again. So she's saying that even if she comes back, she doubts she can ever be the same with you again. I don't know. I feel maybe you guys could both seek for help. You could go, if you are willing to change, though, because it's one thing for you to beg her because she's not there and you don't have someone that you can carry on those activities. Then you see, some people beg you not because they are truly sorry, because they miss hurting you, they miss abusing you, they miss wielding their power and control over you. So they just want you to come back so that they would take control of that situation and continue hurting you. So it's one thing that you're truly sorry and you look for help and you are willing to be a better person for your wife or for your husband, depending on who is going through this kind of situation. And you missing the fact that she's not there anymore for you to continue those attitudes, whatever it is. I'm not going to ask you because you have a right to keep your private business to yourself. But at the end of the day, if you truly, you're sorry and you have changed and you not go back, then by all means, if you can persuade her so that you guys can go find help through some sort of therapy, counseling, and all the other things, the prayers of this world. I've seen some seemingly irreversible relationships repaired and they have gotten back their relationship. In fact, I've seen people divorce and they got back together and they remarried and they're living happily again. So I feel there's nothing that is out of control if you are willing to work and be a better person. So I think that's what I would say to you. If you are willing to work this out, find a way of convincing her. And the best kind of conviction I think you give to her is with your attitude and whatever it is that you were doing that hurt her so bad that you stop it and change into a new person that she can trust and stay with, happily. Because you both deserve to be happy, right? Okay, thank you. That's as much I can say for that. Hopefully, Dr. Oladipo joins us tomorrow as we consider some of the issues. I saw someone calling, a couple of people calling. You can still call 0700 951 0000. We're running against time, so let's quickly take this call. Hello.
Madam Swat, good afternoon.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's been a while. Excellent spirit. Yeah, it's been I say I don't shift to go outside. I mean, at this politics, something they do me.
I don't know. I should be asking you. Welcome.
It has been from one meeting to another, rally upon rally, trying to get Nigeria, working again.
All right.
We are fully involved. We can see that we are not going through the violent way. We are just trying to see how we can get Nigeria work.
All right.
Anyway, I just tuned in now when you were saying something that seemed to resonate with me. It's not really confession, although it's part of it, if you listen to it very well. I think I learned something. When you say, so I heard something like, people, you need to be grateful to God. You need to be thankful to even be healthy and alive. Okay? And I now put that side by side with the way I have resolved or, decided to be doing things. I noticed that I make more when I take life easy. For example, before now, I usually in the morning when I come out in the very early morning, as early as 5 a.m., I've woken up the children up. Boy, I do this and that. By 6:30, I drop them off to school. From there, I don't start my Uber business. I will walk non-stop till I give myself target sometimes. Okay, if I make 60, if I get 70,000 naira, I will go. I'll discover that by 10, 11, even at the detriment of my own good health, because sleep will worry me. Instead, I will go drink energy drink just to keep the sleep at bay.
Mr. Excellent Spirit, please let me butt in. Please be careful. Be careful with those stuff.
No, why I'm saying this is like I have changed I don't re-strategize, and it's for some people to also learn something from this, because I'm speaking from area of experience. Sometimes I will keep the sleep at day, I will work, but at the end of the day, I would have made like 70, 80,000 naira, but my body will be very heavy. And when I get home, the next day to wake up, I will still carry that body pain. But over time, I couldn't think and say, let me even try taking life very easy. I usually come, I beg my wife to use my camera, go drop the children in school. I will sleep till sometimes 8:30 to 9. I don't have to struggle through the go slow. Till around 10, I'll come out, take my bath.
All right.
Dress well.
Please, round up.
I will not position,
Yes, you need to. Listen, we're running against time. We have other messages.
Yes, I'm rounding up.
Yeah.
So I now take the light. Even the request I get, I select and, be strategic. And at the end of the day, I still cross over 80, 85, 90, sometimes up to 100. And I will go home on time and sleep well. So it is not how people struggle with life that you will make it. It's about how strategic, how you be fast. It's soft work.
All right.
Take life easy. Whatever you need to get, when you take life easy, it will definitely come to you.
All right.
Most times.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Taking life easy. Appreciate that. Let me see. This one here is a voice note. Let's quickly play it and then also read some other confessions that have come in.
Good afternoon, Swat. Well done. Good afternoon, all Nigeria Info callers and listeners. So, Swat, sincerely, you have said it all and you have said it well. See, when a man, most especially men, treat their wives shabbily, and the woman talks over and over again, the tendency is for them to say, "Oh, she's nagging me," and then a point will come where she just keeps quiet. Anytime a woman who is vocal keeps quiet, it is finished. She will stop talking, she will stop nagging, she will just start to quietly plan her exit route. If she leaves, she is not coming back forever. This one that he's saying that his wife said even if she comes back, she's not coming back. It is finished. That is why men should be careful with their women. And good women also, bad women also should be careful with their men. You understand? Men are doing a little too much in their marriages. They take their wives for granted. Men are breaking their wives. They just feel that, oh, because we are now married, you can go to hell, you can go to blazes. It doesn't work that way. If a woman keeps quiet, she stops complaining, it is finished. It is finished. May God help him. May God help him.
Yeah.
May God help her to accept his plea.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I pray God helps them so that they can get back their relationship back. But also let it be from a place of sincerity. Good afternoon, Swat. Well done for the good job. I have an issue that's troubling me on 2 occasions. When my husband and I were arguing, I said I will wring his neck. The next time I said I'll break his head. He was provoking me. I'm not a violent person. I do not trouble him. It was money that caused our argument. I was now asking myself if I have anger issues. I couldn't sleep that night that I said I would break his head. I just kept thinking of my freedom and wouldn't like to lose it because of anyone. How do I resolve this issue? Says Anonymous. So when you say you're thinking of your freedom, what exactly do you mean? Because number one, you're worried about the words you said to him, which I feel you could go and apologize for and check yourself. But then you're also worried about your freedom. What exactly do you mean by that? I wish you could help me understand that so that maybe I could chip in a thing or two. But even if I'm unable, with Dr. Oladipo tomorrow, we'll still revisit this issue. But I just feel, words are very powerful. You see, we're spirit speaking beings. And the truth is, words are everything. You can make or mar your relationship. A relationship that you've taken to build in the last, let's say, 10, 20 years, one word can make it come crashing down. So be careful. Be careful, right? Words kill people. Words make people alive. Words heal people. Words make people sick. Words create. Words destroy. I can go on and on and on. So please, even in the heat of anger, one thing I learned growing up when we were struggling with all this, hot-headedness is the fact that it's better you keep quiet or walk away from that thing. And that's when I learned to start walking away. And right now I'm trying to work on it. My husband had to tell me the other day that I need to stop walking away, because for me, one of the ways I learned, how to control the things I say so that I don't get extreme, because I'm very good with words. I can couch words there. Now, if I tell you one word, I promise you, it used to be so bad back in the day, So for me, the best way is just walk away very strategically so that you don't get to say words that you are seeking to take back tomorrow. So I would say the same for you, my sister. Okay, you said freedom is let me not mistakenly do something that could lead to death. Okay, so then that means it's a problem. It's a problem. If you're thinking that you can put your words into action, then that means it's a problem. I think you need to really be honest about this and go for help. Okay? We'll talk extensively about this because already my time is telling me to move out of the studio, and I will do so. I would get to, me and Dr. Oladipo will talk about this tomorrow. But this one quickly says, I prefer to remain anonymous, but I find myself in a difficult situation and need your advice. Since I lost my job, my wife's behavior towards me has become increasingly difficult. She seems to be nothing positive in anything I do, or not to see anything positive in anything I do. Although I've been trying to support us by taking up small jobs I can find, the situation hasn't improved despite my best efforts, such as earning just enough for us to have 2 meals a day. She continues to belittle me, calling me names and constantly comparing me to some of our neighbors. Anytime there is a disagreement, she runs off to her parents' house, which is close by, This constant tension is wearing me down. I've come to a point where I feel I need to leave her so I can regain some peace of mind, but my children are the ones I'm most concerned about. I don't want them to experience what I'm going through, but I'm unsure how to handle this situation. Please, I need your guidance on how to approach this. My brother, we'll talk about your case tomorrow. This is a very serious one, okay? Tomorrow we'll do so. So, guys, I see another voice note. I have one other confession that I haven't read. So tomorrow we'll take care of that. Thank you guys for being a part of the show. I will see you tomorrow. God bless you. My name is Swat.
Nigeria Info,
the hub for information,
current affairs, and more.
The president used his last Democracy Day address to talk about several issues, including security.
It is this same government that they started it. They don't obey conduct.
Join the conversation
right here.
Let's talk.